How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good day, having a good disc golf holiday weekend. National Disc Golf Day was yesterday. This is Colin Action Kingsbury, PDGA 68674, Into the Wild 88, number 2 on Instagram. Today, I'm at Paul Reed Field, which is the field for Bennett High School. It's got a track running around it, some goalposts. Every once in a while, when I've changed too many things in my bag, I got to just go out to a field and take my high-speed drivers that I'm thinking about keeping, some of the new stuff, and see how they're flying. Recently, I was throwing this World, which was flipping on me way too much. And this Ballista I've had for 8 years, and I still like how it flies, but that is now an illegal disc. I could probably take a lighter to it and nobody would know the better, but it's almost time to take horse to the pasture on that one. I got 3 TP plastic Worlds. They are 14.4, -5.3, and 1 VIP. I've got 2 first run Pop Top Ballista Pros. These discs are about 8 years old. I got them when they came out brand new. And I got some Feldy Ballista Pros. Let me show you the profile on some of these. Now the Ballista Pros are slightly pop top, reliable wind fighters. For max distance, I'm much better off with a World. But I'm wondering, because I've only thrown a couple of Worlds, I don't cycle discs that often. I'm wondering what the difference is between the plastics, the different levels of beatness in the disc. I like how much the things they've been hit. Like this one right here, I threw this one for a while and it was great until I hit too many things. You can see a big chunk right there. And brand new, I think it was like a 175 disc. It's probably down to 169. So figuring out what works best for me, and good way to warm up. This course, or this field, has a 9-hole course throughout the school. A little bit overgrown over there. And I'm gonna, after I warm up, I'm gonna go over there and play 9 holes. So this spot where I'm throwing from, get your measurements for a traditional football field, goalpost to goalpost. I think that's, I don't even want to say, like 400 feet, 420 feet or something like that. I don't know what that's with the end zones or without, but since this is a track field as well, we're actually about 60 to 70 feet behind those first set of goalposts there. Keep that in mind. I moved a little bit to the left so that I'm not trying to hit the Mando immediately. I'm just going to do a down and back to showcase these. Probably do a couple extra hucks in between there just to get my own personal feel for each disc. I'm going to start with what I perceive to be the most understable and move to the most overstable. This is very gentle, maybe 3 to 5 mile an hour headwind. There'll be a tailwind on the way back. I got my hands nice and clean. I'm stretched out. I don't know if you noticed, but when you go to the course, you get out of the car, you throw a big long drive, or what you think is going to be a big long drive, and it's super short. And then you play a couple holes, and all of a sudden you're feeling strong, and you're throwing an extra 50 feet. That's because you didn't stretch out before you played. So stretching out helps you get over that initial, limbering up phase on the course. Also prevents injury. I also recommend cleaning your hand and your discs before doing any field work. Hand sanitizer works great to keep in the bag. It also gets off pine sap and all that. All right, let's throw some discs. Yes, it's flippy. That's what I expected. Tournament World. I just picked this one up the other day. It was out on a course. It was wasn't giving me the flight that I wanted. That's fantastic right there. That is the flight that I want. Now this one's brand new, pretty much never been thrown before. I expect it to be a little bit more overstable. That throw was probably at least 470 into the wind. VIP. All right, now we're gonna go to the ballistas. Regular ballista, I also have in my bag sometimes, completely different flight. Those are like my most understable, and these would be second to most overstable in my bag. But here's the chunk. I expect this one to be flippy due to this. Try and throw these with a little bit of anhyzer. Keep them high enough, they'll fly out. Either that one is exactly as I expected, nice and beat, or there's just too much anhyzer, but I think it's nice and beat. I don't know, like, that's completely different. I didn't get almost any turn out of that, and I didn't expect to get any turn out of that. So the Feldies. Still got the price tag, $24.99. 5 years ago. Now there's something weird on my form with that one. I didn't get full power, but still further than most people. A little bit of an audience. There he goes. So it looks like on that first set I had both of my first drives flip over pretty hard. We're still about 90 feet from the goalpost. Did not maximize distance on these ones. See if they change on the tailwind. About 30 feet from the goalpost, so these are probably solid 450 drives into the wind. Just cresting 450. So I haven't really changed anything with the ordering yet. We're gonna go understable to overstable, and pretty much just try and throw field goals. I'm going for distance and accuracy here. Sometimes it's one or the other. All day, baby. This one's gonna get yanked because I said that. Close enough. Still tournament. Ooh. Ooh. Ding. Let's go to the VIP. Little minute amount of early release there. Do the beat up Ballista Pro, 8-year-old. Brand new, first run Ballista Pro, 8 years old. Put it up a little higher, little flex on it. I don't know what the tailwind if these will even get there. These aren't my maximum flying discs. I think in a tailwind, I'll tell people, I feel like a pop top disc helps you get a lot more distance. And I feel like I'm actually getting extra carry from these than I normally would flat no wind. Beefcakes. Pretty decent grouping. Looks like the Ballista Pros were almost exactly at 420. Couple field goals. Pretty consistent. That's all of them. So, got my practice in, relearned my discs a little bit, feeling a little bit more comfortable with my backhand drive. These are great flyers, meat hooks, going in the bag. This one can't go in the bag. I think that probably these two are very, very similar in flight. I can't have them both in the bag. And even with this thing being beat up, it's almost getting a little bit of overlap with a brand new world. So one of these new worlds, the VIP or the new tournament plastic, are going to be going in the bag. These ones for now are going to be backups. They don't have the stability that I want them for in the wind. All right, we got the bag all back together. Maybe be able to fit one more understable high-speed disc in there. I got the Sheriff right now. I'm missing a wave. I think I should put a wave back in there and I'm pretty much good. This is my go bag. 1% disc off, baby. So I was walking to hole 1, which is on the other side of the school, and I kind of was walking down this fairway or walkway, and I was thinking fairway. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Got the bag, basket's back there. About 15 feet off the window. We're gonna throw some drives at it. No idea how far this is, so we're gonna start with something a little slower that I think will get there and not break a window. And if that doesn't make it, we'll go something a little faster. Even a nice little kind of a run up here tee pad. Okay. Felt like a money line, but I'd say that looked like it was 20 feet short, 30 feet short. Go in. The Envy right here, 20 feet. Let's warm up the putting. Oh, this Proto
MVP that I threw, that was an NV. I'm not sure if I said that. Ooh, that was an early release. I didn't fully extend. And I don't like putting with the NV. I like throwing it. Turbos? Turbo? Step on some nails? Turn skis? One more set. I'll jet. This is my main putter. This is the one that counts. This is the one that I'm most used to. If somebody is looking to get used to a putting putter, I highly recommend only using one type of putter for putting. Don't mess around with other putters at the same time. You'll learn faster. I'm gonna do another little bonus safari before I actually start this round. That's an island shot. Maybe 250 away. I'm gonna start with the Envy. I'm gonna throw the Harp. I'll start with the Harp and then throw the Envy. Turn, get on the island. Might be safe, but I actually think I went over it. Let's throw. I'm gonna change it up, throw the floppy. If the Harp overthrew it, the Envy will too. That's how you get on the island, at least. Overshot the other Harp. So here we go. This is the town of Bennett elementary, high school disc golf course. Definitely kind of a couple of beginner super shorties, but then they got like 1 or 2 holes that are like 400 feet. So pretty self-explanatory. Par 3, 141 feet. Just gonna take this Mega Soft here. Oh, these tee pads suck, so if you see me off to the side, don't be calling me on the football. But you throw the Mega Soft here on a forehand. We will play road OB, but not sidewalk. Try and get another one. Let's do it backhand. It's almost a gimme ace. Next time. It's pretty cool. I'm assuming it's a tornado shelter that they got there. This town has a couple of them out here. They seem to be getting a lot of different weather than typical Denver does. A lot of high winds and hail. So hole 2. 341 road OB hazard carry, whatever you want to call it. Basket is pretty much above the roof of that Subaru. I'm gonna have to throw around it. I'm gonna throw this world that I was just practicing with. Found the plastic right by the tee box, about 20 feet. Don't mind the dogs. This is the type of town where most of the people keep their dogs outside all the time. They're always barking. Hole 3, same distance. Basket is right about there in the corner of the field. I'm gonna throw the same thing just for consistency. Get left. Yeah. Based it. So hole 4 is probably the longest one out here. It says 414. I play like 450. It is on that island that I was putting at before by those electrical lines. So there's a lot of hazard there, even if you do get close. A lot of people are just gonna lay up, probably put it on the island. They call it a par 5 here. I play everything in Cali par. So we're gonna play this as a 3. We're gonna get aggressive, we're gonna go for it. It's probably my first flying disc right now is this Sheriff. Not a great run up, but flat enough. Just a lot of long stuff. Flex out. Flex out. Oh, I overshot the island. So I thought I clipped the corner there. If this was safe, I'd still be pretty close for a 420 foot shot. But I thought I clipped this corner here. It might have, I don't know, it might have even gone underneath this. Weird things happen in disc golf, but I'm just gonna come over here and try and play it from where it came out and just pretend it's a drop zone. And I was thinking on the long walk here that, you know, again, my putting has not been fantastic on camera. I'm the type of player that I need something to play for. I need some motivation. It's hard for me to motivate myself through practice rounds, so I just do a lot of repetition. But my putting has been kind of garbage on camera. One, because I'm not playing for anything in that moment other than it being on camera. And with the knowledge that it's on camera in the back of my mind and people are watching, I'm really trying to rush my routine a little bit. I'm a little fast with my follow through. I just need to breathe and slow down, take my time with it. So putts of the island, I'd say this is maybe edge of circle, 35 feet. Try and be slow, keep the disc on the shape of those cables and slam it in there. Man! All right, hole 5. T-pad's kind of buried in the long stuff, 120 feet. I'm just gonna throw this takeoff, which is a 1-speed, tons of glide. And I'm gonna try and jump putt it. I'm not a jump putter, but I feel like it's the safest bet to ace run and also park it. That's the line. Just need 5 more feet forward. Hole 6. Hole 6 says 200 feet. It's a little bit more of a hyzer to go around to the right than it is to forehand to the left. So I'm gonna go for the forehand for the stats. And then I'll probably come back and try and run it one more time with the hyzer and just prepare. But I'll be taking the first one. We're gonna throw the Justice. One of these days I'll get an ace. Metal flake, harp. Well, I'm just shaking my head right now. I would like to get an ace. That'd make me feel pretty happy. It's 3 down through 6, including the bogey. So hole 7, 267 feet, according to the sign. It's a par 4. But you can see it right there through the bushes. I'm trying to line up the camera for you and throw a shot. Mosquitoes are bad out here. It's a little swampy in this spot. I'm gonna feel this out so I don't, yeah, see, this is the corner of the tee pad. I don't want to land on that and pivot. So go a little to the left of it. Glow envy. Oh, beaky. Okay, I got a little putt. Maybe I can make one today inside the circle that's not a tap in. The elevator putt. So in all reality, that last putt was about 30 feet. This one is 240. Another par 4. We're gonna be calling it a 3. Where can I not find it? Okay, it's over by the gate. Simple hyzer shot, and not gonna lie, with all the energy drinks that I drank, I cannot wait to get out of here. There's no porta john, and you're not gonna catch me pissing next to a school getting on that registry. They got cameras out here. All of a sudden I get a cop knocking on my door. You're going to jail for that. Metal flake harp. Looks like I overthrew it just a touch, but that's not too bad because the basket is probably 15 feet from the wall. Well, that's amazing, to be honest. So this hole right here is my favorite hole on the course. Believe it or not, I actually do like a couple of them. But there's the basket. That's the first one that we were putting at before. There's the tee pad right next to my bag. And you're shooting blind around this building here. So you got to do an extremely high forehand. You could probably throw over the building if you are feeling that crazy. I don't want to lose $20 disc. I think what I'm going to be doing is throwing a backhand with the takeoff extremely high, up and around. See how far it carries. I guess we don't really need to zoom it because it's an orange disc and you're not going to see it land anyways. felt great, looked good. Let's go find it. Landed right here. Good round. I think that's a 6 or a 7. We'll figure it out when we rewatch. Like, share, subscribe. Follow me on PDGA. I'm gonna be doing more course reviews, disc reviews. I play for money. If you don't think I'm that good, hit me up on Insta. Peace.